time, homie, it's game time. Fresh off the baseline, coming to take mine, homie, it's game time. Homie, it's game time. Fresh off the baseline, coming to take mine. Ain't no room for playtime, homie, it's game time. Fresh off the baseline, coming to take mine, homie, it's game time. That boy got the killer instinct in his eyes. Treat the ops like a bird, everybody got a fry. Chase the rock on the clock, you ain't got what it takes to make it stop either. Get your shot block with the shot sweeper. It's about to be an easy win, check the scoreboard. Treating your team like a mop to the floorboard. Hand you over this L, you ain't ready for war. I smell it and I can tell, victory it prevails. Your guys running low on heart, the offense ripping y'all defense apart. Chill, you too light for the crew pop tart. All buckets when I shoot, get your crew knocked off like a savage, bro. Fresh off the baseline, coming to take mine. Ain't no room for playtime, homie, it's game time. Fresh off the baseline, coming to take mine, homie, it's game time. Homie, it's game time. Fresh off the baseline, coming to take mine. Ain't no room for playtime, homie, it's game time. Fresh off the baseline, coming to take mine, homie, it's game time. Killer.
Make sure y'all share this live stream.
Here you go. Send your savings up to the gods like an offering. To catch him with the step back, like homie, get back. You left your pride over there, you might wanna get that. There goes. On their necks like full court press, nothing less. That's why they respect the express. Gotta respect. My boys ballin' like a ball head. Unstoppable. Got the game locked like a long dread. Locked like a long dread. Locked like a long dread.
I'm the big fish, I'm the one they tryna catch. Always been the big kahuna, reason why these bitches mad. Could tell the way I move that this ain't never been an act. Always been a big deal, not a statement, it's a fact. Yeah, I fucked around, yeah, I did a lot of dirt. Fucked with a couple niggas, but I still put in that work. That money roam alone like when he watched them bitches first. I got that head nod, dope fiend, watch him jerk. Them hating bitches lurking, it's okay, mama work. And I need a couple Birkins when my pockets fat, now hurt.
Share this live.
Watch me catapult, pretty figures broad. Haha, this ain't no matter joke. Ain't go ring a bell, then you must have been a nobody. Man, had a whole shot, kingdoms on me like I'm married to the bull guy. Trying to cop a house so big, you need a.
We are live.
Watch a full block, you know the more guy. Couldn't ride the wave, you drown. We on the shore high. Make a guest appearance, turn head. You see them boar eyes, round the bottles, coat every.
Flames la candela.
Always been the big kahuna, reason why these bitches mad. Could tell the way I move that this ain't never been an act. Always been a big deal, not a statement, it's a fact. I'm the big fish, I'm the one they tryna catch. Always been the big kahuna, reason why these bitches mad. Could tell the way I move that this ain't never been an act. Always been a big deal, not a statement, it's a fact. I done bumped through the fact, I done bumped through the fact.
When they take mine, ain't no room for playtime, homie, it's game time. Fresh off the baseline, coming to take mine, homie, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time.
Facts of people will go side with the next. They ain't doing what you're doing, they don't see a success. Some can't get past party and bullshit. They see you drive, they wanna come along for the ride. We can't talk about money if you gon' fuck it off. If you only want a ball, then we on different court.
This is the Minx Show podcast.
We all need reprogramming to change shit. Grown men ain't sitting around complaining. They up and at 'em making moves, nobody to blame, kid. I don't use big words to try to lose you. I'm simple right in your face to change your whole mood. If I don't like a man, I just cut him off. I don't want him dead, I just don't want out past the cross. I'm like Bruce Leroy against show up. So I'm still on the range, calling your bluff.
You can dish all the dirt, you little prank. Saying it's all right, I'm still a man, and it's all on me. Letting fights, been stabbed, all the sprays my head. It's all right, I'm still here, and it's all on me. Real poor as a kid, now I help me live. Hustle like I don't care, 'cause it's all on me. I lost friends, lost fame, getting lost again. It don't matter in the end, 'cause it's all on me.
Warrior, Spartacus.
Shout out to John Hands.
Pro ice cube, the trash man, put you all in the incinerator. Up early on a hustle, thinking the creator. I'm still about stocks, land, and houses. The music is just pastime, bro. I reroute shit. I'm only hard 'cause that's the way life made me. I'm still hooked up with the wife, the mother dudes. I carry the weight, I carry the weight, I carry the weight.
Yeah. We are super effing lit. What's up, everybody? This is Minx Couture. This is the Minx Show podcast. It is Friday night. We have a great show for y'all. My makeup is on point. I was looking real crazy last week, but we fixed it. All right, so basically, we have a special guest, and I'm doing something that I have never, ever, ever done before. I have slides. I did this because, a lot of people keep asking me, hey, whose song is this? Whose song is that? And I'm like, you know what? I'm tired of y'all asking me. I'm just going to be a little bit more professional. So here we go. This is the Minx Show. I did that. Yeah, I effing did that. So we have a special guest tonight. We have D Blaze, the Pyro. He is a rapper, producer, mentor, recording engineer, my cousin, and more. All right. So I wanted to get the producer community up in here because he has a lot of interesting insights. And I definitely want y'all to ask him all the questions that you want. Shout out to Articulate. Guan. All right. So let me just change my mic over so we don't get like crazy. Hold on. Boom. All right, cool. So we don't have no echoes or nothing like that. If y'all hear echoes, just let me know so I can fix it. But I think we fixed it before we came on here. All right, so without further ado, we got D Blaze. Here we go.
Yeah.
I know you did not come with the fire props.
Why, baby?
What is up, D Blaze?
You know, pandemic 2020. That's what we got right now. You know, and it's all about grinding through that motherfucker, and pretty much going from there.
Right.
You know, and I ain't gonna front. This is the year. If you call yourself an independent artist, this is going to show. Like,
hold on. We got echo. Hold on.
Take your time. Hey yo, I said bars. Feel me? I was thinking them.
Hold on. Hold on. I hate this fucking shit. Just give me a second.
Take your time.
Talk now for me.
Hey yo. Y'all like my voice?
Hold on. Here we go.
Hold on. Echo.
Yeah, we got an echo. Shit. Just don't say anything for a second. I hate this fucking shit because it's like all these different things that have to be done. Hold on. Say something now for me.
Hey yo. Pyro. Shout out to everybody tuning in.
Okay. Let me bring you out.
Okay.
All right, y'all. Give me a second, cause this I hate. Okay. Let me bring you out. Hold on. As y'all can hear, I'm trying to like figure out what the hell this audio issue it is that I'm having with this this thing. Hold on. Give me a minute, guys. I'm trying to figure out why the hell this echo cancellation thing is not working. All right, let me see if that worked. Try talking now.
Pyro. We lit.
I'm gonna call you on the phone.
Oh shit.
I don't know. This it's either an echo on your side or
maybe let me see some. Let me see some.
Because if you click where it says audio, it should say echo cancellation.
Yeah, and it's check. Should I uncheck it?
Yeah, uncheck that.
Yo.
Okay, hold on.
Yo. Main external mic supporting on.
Okay, I don't know whose side. Well, they're saying it's probably on your side.
Oh shit!
Damn it!
Wait, hold on. Oh no, I thought I didn't hear no more. Hold on one second.
Okay, you good.
We lit now?
Whatever you clicked the first time, click that again because the echo stopped.
I just clicked. That shit. I didn't even click no. Hold on.
Okay, now you still got it back. All right, so I'm gonna call you on the phone.
Say it again.
I'm gonna have to call you on the phone because for some reason it's an echo coming from someone's side. I don't know whose side it is. It's either yours or mine. But
maybe if I got some music. Oh no. All right, it's cool. If we gotta do audio.
Yeah, I'll call you. All
right.
You guys, StreamYard is like always, I don't know, on some weird shit. But give me a second, y'all. This is the fun part. How y'all doing tonight? These things happen, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It happens. It happens, y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna call my cousin on the phone, get him on, and get this popping. I apologize. Y'all know how it is. The world doesn't like me sometimes. So yes. So let me tell you guys a little bit about my cousin before I hook this phone up to my joint. So basically, my cousin is a producer, and I know you guys are always asking me production-related questions. Pretty much. Hold on. Production-related questions regarding placements and licensing and all that good stuff. So if you guys have any questions, make sure y'all put it in the chat, and we will bring it up. Okay. All right, cool. So I'm going to give him a call right now. My StreamYard is like always... And now I got to stop all my other lives. This is the best part. Okay, so we're going to call him now. D-Blaze. And we're going to get this conversation.
We live.
Yes, we are live.
We live, baby.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I don't know why this always seems to be an issue.
That's all. I mean, shit, I needed to get a haircut anyway, so, hear my voice. Bug it out.
All right, so once again, we got you, D-Blaze on the phone. So here we go.
We doing this thing.
So tell us about yourself. Tell us, about how you got into production on the professional side, because we get a lot of questions regarding the professional side.
Well, I'm going to keep it honest. I started off, probably like 13, 14. I stumbled across this program called Fruity Track. This was before Fruity Loops. It was called Fruity Tracks, where they had these in loops where you put them together. I was real interested in that. And, I've always had an infatuation for beats and shit. I'll be drumming and shit all on my desk and all types of stuff in school. So then I stumbled across this Fruity Track, and they was promoting this new program called Fruity Loops. I think it was like Fruity Loops 2 or some shit like that. So, I started fucking with that shit. My thing is, I started learning how to make other people beats, to break them down into a format that I understand in it. So, for example, if I hear Dr. Dre beat or I hear Timberland beat, I would try my best to mimic that beat and break it down to a term that I can understand. I'm like, all right, that's what a snare is. That's what a kick is. That's what a hi-hat is. That's what a sample is. All right, this is what the tempo is, and all of that type of stuff. But then basically, you can claim them for your friends, your homies, and everybody's like, yo, this shit is dope. You get stepping your shit up, this, that, and the third. My first break probably came from, I'd say, one of the homies in the hood. They was working on a project. They had like some type of distro deal with Atlantic or whatever, somewhere in Savannah, and he needed some beats. So I sold him some beats for like $500.
That's
So
a whole. That's a whole lie. I was your first artist.
Say it again.
I said that's a whole lie because I was your first artist.
Well, I mean, technically, yeah, but I'm saying, as far as my personal first, like transaction, far as making beats, like far as somebody paying me for the services, so I can say, yo, I'm getting paid to make beats. That was the first time I've ever been paid to make beats. But yeah, as far as me being in the studio and working with an artist, yeah, you definitely was my first artist. Absolute fact.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, your name was Lanena.
Yeah, that's a fun fact for y'all. My first artist name was La Nena, and we ran with that. I don't know how I became Minx. That shit was clearly out of the clear blue sky.
She had a song called "This Is the Way You Make Me Feel" or something. It had like a Spanish guitar type ordeal to it. That was the one. That was a hit, man.
Yo,
that was a hit.
I believe that was actually a hit, and we really got to redo that shit because that shit was really a hit.
Everybody that I ever played that song for around that time was like, "Yo, this song is a hit."
I remember.
And I remember it was crazy. Is I remember the movie that I actually got that guitar sample from. It's a movie called. Well, nah. Should I even give that away? I don't want nobody to steal my shit now. I don't even know if I should give the sauce away. Should I give the sauce away, Minx?
I mean, why not?
All right. Just because you said so, it's your show.
Wait. We got beats. We got Beats Mode saying, he's saying, never give out your sample. Don't do it.
well, I was going to give it out, but Beats Mode said nah. So
he's saying, don't do it. What's up, Channel of Cool? How you doing? Well, you know that.
I'll give a hint. I'll give everybody a hint. Watch movies. Movies have some of the dopest samples. That's all I'm gonna give you.
Yes, but I think that one of the things that a lot of us, have issues with is clearing those samples. I know you always have a good ear for samples, but how do you actually clear them?
So, well, there's actually 2 sample clearances that you have to get off of samples. So you got to actually get the mechanical right, which will be like the person in the studio recording the actual song. Like if somebody is playing a flute or some shit like that, the person, when they go into the studio recording of that song, of them playing the flute, you got to get that cleared. Then on the flip side of that, you have to get the actual music cleared, the song, the music, the sheet note, like the music note portion of it, you have to get that cleared. So actually, every song you have to get 2 samples cleared. But Slick, I've been following Kanye West for a long time, and him and Dr. Dre have this knack where they find instrumentalists to actually replay the samples over. That way they only got to clear one portion of the sample.
Oh, wow. I didn't even know that.
See? A lot of these joints that people be thinking that, like the perfect example, the oldest record, right? So obviously the sample is prominent with Otis's vocal in there, but they brought in instrumentalists to replay that sample and then sample the sample.
I never looked at it that way.
I mean, it's an easier way to get your shit cleared instead of having to, because a lot of those sample clearance situations is, they break bank because of both of those clearing both of those sides of the copyright. That deal. If you only have to worry about one side of it, which would be the music, the composition side of it, then, that's less of a headache, less of a problem,
Well, let's talk about the production climate today, because I know a lot of things have changed from back then to now. We're seeing a whole surge of producers coming out, and, some of them...
Beat makers or producers?
Oh, see, I didn't want to be the one to say it.
Hey, if we gonna talk about it, let's talk about it.
Let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep. And anyone that's from Twitter, please share this shit. And I want y'all to tag producers, please, because we gotta have that. We gotta have this conversation. It's like a big elephant in the wall. What do you think has changed from then till now? Like we know the obvious changes, but just the changes in general that kind of cringes you out.
Well, for example, one change that kind of, well, it actually started in the early 2000s and it even got worse now. The lack of producers actually in the studio with these artists while they're recording and actually having producer quality to create the song versus, niggas just sending 1,000 beat packs and hoping one stick to the wall. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that part.
It's like, are you really a producer if you make 1,000 beats? Like if you didn't add anything to the actual full spectrum of the song, are you really a producer? What did you know what I'm saying? Like, can you really call yourself a producer or, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with, a person that makes beats or whatever the case, you just make 1,000 beats. You're a beat maker, but a producer pulls it all together. The producer pulls the beat maker in, pulls the vocalist in, they pull even the sound effects. They might even choose the engineer to engineer the process. Like the producer is in there 100% of the process versus the beat maker that kind of contributes to the instrumental part of the track, if that makes sense.
And that's important for, I think, a lot of us, to understand because, it's in no way, shape, or form trying to say that we're downplaying your skill. It's just that the whole, I would say, transition from making the beat to now, perfecting the beat to fit the artist because you actually have a couple of artists that you're producing for.
Right.
And one of them is our favorite, which is Cat. Shout out to Cat.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
What is that experience like? Because we know that there's people that, it's like, hey, send me the files. You're not a send me the files type of producer.
No, I'm definitely not that guy. And in fact, I've actually lost a lot of clients and a lot of business based off of those send me the files. But my thing is integrity. And, when you really making something magical, like I'm one of them type of musicians, I'm real artistic in every sense of the word, is to the point where I want to be hands-on with the whole project, with the whole experience. Like, so it's just different. Now with Cat, I would say Cat, to be honest with you, a lot of the knowledge and a lot of the input and a lot of the work that we actually did, I kind of implicated that onto what Cat was doing. Like, how sometimes, back in the day, I would create the beat, give you a vibe, and then just kind of sit back and let you write to it. Sometimes I help with a word or two here and there, but just create the vibe and let you dive right into it. That's pretty much the same thing that I do with Cat. I kind of create the energy and then just let her put her own input and her own lenses on whatever we trying to put together, basically.
And listen, y'all, he's not even kidding when he says that because we had to be about, I think, what were we, 16, 17?
Something like that.
Everybody was getting ready to go to the park and just, do the shit that teens did. We actually were so dedicated to our project that, it was always, hey, he'll call me, hey, Nina, what's up? I got something I need you to hear. So I'm going to his house and we sit and listen to it and literally I wouldn't say wasted an entire day, but we were just so passionate about our project that he would throw on beats and first thing I'm grabbing is a pen and paper, just sitting down on the couch, writing something, showing it to him. Blaze is like, yo, maybe you should change this to this. That's real production, y'all.
Right.
That's real production. And it's like even the years past that, when Blaze used to hit me up, like in 2009, I think 2009, 2010, he would say, Minx, I made the beat for you. Like he used to say, I was thinking about you and this is what I came up with. And I would listen to it, but I knew that was my sound.
Mm.
So he built my sound. Like the shit that you guys hear today from me comes from a lot of like his molding of me as an artist. So that's why when I think of Blaze and the fact that now I'm into production and shit, you know, I wouldn't have gotten this far without him and my dad. So it's like,
oh, tear, oh, tear, oh, tear, oh, tear.
But so let's talk placements. You know, a lot of people ask me, you know, Minx, how do you get placements for beats? And apparently sending a bunch of emails to people is not really a great idea. Why do you think so?
Yeah, we're about that. Yeah, don't solicit anybody any emails with beats and full on sounds and all of that shit. Don't give anybody any sounds without any contracts going on. That's a fact. But however, build relationships. Build relationships with motherfuckers before you start sending them beats, because at the end of the day, it's like, yo, if a motherfucker send me beats and they talking about, yo, I just want to hear you on them, I'm gonna take that as a free beat. Like, that's a W. If I didn't even have to fucking put the shit together, like on some industry shit, if I'm an industry A&R exec that don't have to do no work, I don't have to fucking pay this producer. The nigga just gave me some free beats. My artists think that is knocking. I got a #1 song possibly off of this. Yeah, I'm gonna take that shit. I'm not gonna credit the producer at all. Yeah, of course.
Yes.
So stop soliciting beats to motherfuckers and hoping something happens. That's not a good look at all. And it makes you look desperate.
See, and you know, sometimes people have to hear that because, you know, what is your thoughts about producers that put their beats up on streaming platforms like Airbit or BeatStars or Track Train? What's your thoughts on that?
Now, I think the idea of it, as far as the BeatStars, is dope. I think that, you know, as far as having a platform where you can kind of showcase your beats, I think that's dope. However, I don't like the fact that, you know, in order to use these platforms, you got to give certain percentage and this, that, and the third, because it's like, yo, at the end of the day, yo, I made all of these fucking beats. I should be able to get all of this motherfucking money. Why would I, you know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
Like, if I want to build my own platform, I can basically, like, one thing I would say for producers, like, if you're a producer, fuck all of these BeatStar shit. Put instrumental projects out on streaming platforms. Like, fuck waiting for these rappers, fuck waiting for artists. Stop waiting for niggas to come and find you. You put your shit out. You gotta understand, as a producer, you control the energy, you control the room. Like, so you put these instrumental tapes out on fucking on streaming platforms. It could be a 5-track, 10-track, whatever. You can always resell those forever. You know what I'm saying? And then people, if they want to listen to these shits, they want to record off of them shit. You sell them on iTunes. And you can sell as many of them as you want. And that way, you build your name up and building your buzz up. And before you know it, people going to be reaching out to you to try to get, you know, homemade beats from you. They don't want the shit that you put out. They want some shit that you create from scratch. So that's when you got it. That's when you can do whatever you want.
Right. And it does seem like a lot of the times, like, you know, even for like my different shows and stuff, when I need background music and, you know, or even for Instagram, or, you know, people are using these instrumentals for,
Yeah.
they are definitely using them. So if somebody can make a TikTok out of your beat and, you know, use that for some sort of cadence of showing, you know, the scenery or something, you know, people are going to say, who made that beat?
Absolutely.
So you're getting paid. It's not like you're not getting paid for it, because I know a lot of producers, the only thing I see in the production community, which I know we all need money, a lot of us need money, but I'm really feeling like there's no heart in production anymore. All I'm seeing is, you know, I made, you know, $50 sale. I did a $39.99 sale. I just sold 10 beats.
You know why? Because producers is the new artist now. That's why.
That's actually a good way of looking at it.
Producers are suffering for what I call is the Diddy syndrome. You want people to know that you made the beat and you did this on your own. You all everywhere that you don't need to be. It's like, yo, play your role. If you know what your role is, play your role. Like, if you are super dope musically, include you know, classical music into your shit. Stop trying to do fucking trap. Stop trying to do trap beats because you think that's what's in right now. Stop doing shit that you think you got to do because it's what's in. Do what's in your heart, and the money is going to come to you. I guarantee it. I'm not fucking super wealthy, but I can guarantee you every celeb or producer that's wealthy that I've ever talked to, they've always given the same advice. Don't chase what's hot. Chase what's in your heart.
That's really true, because even I figured I say now, like today I sent D Blaze a track that I was working on, and he hits me back.
By the way.
Thank
fire,
you.
10 fire emojis.
He hits me back. He's like, yo, this sounds like it's something from the 80s, but here's the thing. I realize that I have more fun when I'm making songs that I want to make. Like I felt like for years that I was just making songs because it was hard. So I could say, look, y'all, I'm a rapper. I can rap better than any of you. But my heart is in pop. You know what I mean? Like, it's like just because you have the talent to do something doesn't necessarily mean that has to be your main focal point.
Facts. Big facts.
So
big old facts.
One of the other things I want to ask you, because I put into the header, I said that you're also a mentor. How are you giving back to the community? Because I know a lot of people, they always say, when you have something to say about anything, they say, well, what are you doing for the community? So tell us what you're doing for the community and the meaning behind Black Boy Joy.
Well, me and my good brothers over here at F&G Radio, this would have been our third year. No, this would have been our fourth year. No, excuse me. This would have been our third back to school block party that we would have been giving out in August, giving out free school supplies, putting on free entertainment, giving out free food, free 3-on-3 basketball. We do that. This would have been our third year, mind you. And also, me and the good brother, Curtis Capion Poole from Elmira, New York, we basically are the founders of Foundation Media Group, which also includes the F&G Reporter Studio. And we was actually mentoring the local Elmira High School, teaching them how to do production, engineering, and helping them with songs. This also would have been the third year of that as well. But due to COVID and the pandemic and all of that stuff, everything has been on hold. But we definitely have been out here in the community, helping the kids, helping mentor, helping them become the best artists as they can be. As a matter of fact, one of the kids that I actually was in the program that I was mentoring, he's actually one of my new clients that has been coming back recently. I think he's like 20, 21 now. So, that shows me that, we're actually on the right path, teaching these kids the right thing and helping them grow and get better as musicians and as people all together, not just, in the studio, but outside the studio as well.
That's what's up, because there is no music that, like, I'm not going to say is no, completely none. But, in our cities, our inner cities, there's really no musical programs. There's just no, like we used to have, like I learned how to play the piano. I learned how to play the flute. I learned how to play the clarinet. I know how to play the drums. I know how to play the guitar. See, today's kids, it's like it's up to us to teach them how to read and write music. And the fact that you're actually taking the time out to teach production to these kids is actually very noble.
Definitely appreciate it. I mean, like you said, if we don't do it, nobody else is going to do it. It's not like they got these programs available to them already in school. Like back when I was in high school, shout out to Mr. Pazienza, we had a music class, and that was around the time frame where I knew that music was my passion. I always loved music, but he put a keyboard in front of me. He let me, kind of really grow into my passion during high school. And now it's like there's really no programs for stuff like that. And I think that people always talk about, we need this, we need that. You got to be the change that you want to see out here in the world.
Right. And you recently came out with Black Boy Joy, which, we showed last week and had phenomenal feedback. What
Shout out to everybody that's loving that too, by the way.
Yes. Shout out to everybody. What was actually like the moment that you said, I have to make this song, and what led that into the visual that you actually came up with?
Well, to keep it 1,000 gazillion billion 1 trillion with you, as So the weird thing that I've been doing lately, I'm gonna give y'all another little special sauce ingredient that you probably not gonna get nowhere else. So what I've been doing recently is probably the last 4 or 5 years is I've actually been writing titles of songs down first and then creating a song based off that title. So I actually had that title for a while. But at my other job, I work at a little grocery store, shit like that or whatever. And they play a lot of like soul music around this time. So they, at that one time, I think it was during summer or some shit like that, they kept playing this Stevie Wonder song like over and over and over. And I kid you not, I kid you fucking not, like maybe the second or third time I heard it, a voice in my damn head said, "You better use that shit." So immediately, that
was probably Stevie telling you, like mentally telling you, yeah, use this.
Right. So I recorded a piece of it on my phone. I took it home. I downloaded the sample, and I was fucking with the sample and shit. And as I'm fucking with the sample, I'm bouncing and spitting words and shit. And I started, "Black boy Chuck, black boy," and it just fit. Like for some reason, like I was outside of my body. Like God put that record together. Dead ass. I had nothing to do with that. God put that record together.
I know a lot of sessions like that. It feels like you were put on this planet to make it. I know exactly how that feels.
I'm just a muse. I'm just a voice box. That was, people be saying that, they have their experiences with sometimes, it's an out of body experience with the music. Like it's literally the same. Like that verse, I came up with that verse in probably 10 minutes. Wow. I came up with that verse in 10 minutes. Once I started bouncing with the Black Boy Joy shit, it was a rap for me, pretty much.
Word.
And then, obviously, I reached out to the homie D Swiss. Shout out to D Swiss. Shout out to Luna. I needed some extra vocals on that joint, so I had D Swiss do the second verse. I had Luna do some vocals on the hook. And I actually played the record for a couple of people or whatever. Everybody that heard it kept saying the same thing, like, "Yo, this needs a super uplifting video. The video got it super uplifting." So I'm outside of my crib and I see a bunch of kids across the street. They just kind of dancing and just doing kid shit. And then I did snapped in my head. I was like, that's it. Like, I don't even really want to be in the video that much. It's going to be all about the kids. Black and white, all about the kids. So literally, I took the camera. I used my bro's camera. Shout out to Cat because he helped me put that shit together. I borrowed the camera and I just literally went around. I hollered at my little cousins and I hollered at some of the kids from the neighborhood and I just played the music and I had them kind of dance to it and do their thing. All of that stuff is natural. All the big smiles and the happiness and all of that, that was natural. And then I actually shot some of it at Juneteenth. I bought some water guns for the kids, let them run around, shoot me up and shit. So you can see in the video, I'm running away from them. Just bringing joy. We needed that. I feel like at this time right now, we needed some type of positive energy because it's a lot of dark reflections and shit that's out right now. So it's like, we do something refreshing. And plus, when's the last time you seen a bunch of kids in the video just being kids? All of the kids nowadays is grown and doing all types of extra shit. I haven't seen a video in a long time with a bunch of kids being kids. So, that's
I definitely, when you sent it to me the first time, I'm not going to front, I was very teary-eyed because it was something that, I could tell that you worked really hard on, that your heart was actually in it. Like, it wasn't like, you know how some people, they create something just so they can say that, you saw I gave back, right? I could just feel like, first of all, the excitement when you were telling me about it, and then you sent it to me, and then I saw it, and then I had the tear in my eye because I said, "Yo!" First of all, no weirdo shit, but I was very proud of you. You know what I mean?
There ain't no weirdo shit. You my cousin. We supposed to be proud of each other.
Yeah, but you know how it is with family. Like, you'd be like, good job, cuz. You're like, thanks. And it was like, the more you know music. No, I would definitely say, you know, from seeing you as a kid, you know, I definitely respected and admired, you know, your passion for music and the fact that you helped me develop myself and the fact that I see you helping other people develop themselves. And,
Right.
you know, I've always said, you know, when you would send me a song, I started noticing that you became like features and then it
Right.
became projects of clients that you were working with. So
Right.
seeing you like kind of stepping back a little bit and allowing people to use your sound, it was a big mind fuck to me because I was always used to hearing your stuff.
Right.
But to see your growth, you know, definitely a lot of growth from when we first started making music till now. I mean, we've been doing this for almost like what, 15 years?
Shit, I say longer than that. To be honest with you, I say dub.
We've been doing this forever, and because obviously we have a large musical family, y'all. You know, we're definitely very hardworking people. You know, even shout out to John. Yeah, man, we have a laundry list of siblings and cousins that make music, y'all.
Speaking of John, tell this nigga Sue Surf to stop ducking fam. You heard? Well, we ain't gonna get into that.
Yeah, we know the battle rap community is gonna love that one.
Yeah, we not gonna get into that though. But yeah.
You have any final thoughts or anything? Any words of encouragement you want to give to these listeners that are here today?
Well, I would say that.
What's up, Kat? Kat just tuned in.
At the end of the day, it's all about what just don't talk about what you want to do. Do it. Like, don't wait for nobody. Don't put yourself on the back burner for nobody else but be yourself. Like, do it. Like, don't talk about it. Don't sit around planning and execute that motherfucker. Like, put a plan together, fucking execute it, and I guarantee you everything that you want and need in life is gonna come from that. Word. And that's all I got.
Well, that ain't all you got. You got some more music dropping. You got projects dropping.
Yeah. So on that note, first and foremost, if you ain't going, you want to check that motherfucking Blue Eyed Soul out, go and check out that Blue Eyed Soul EP by your girl Kat. Executive produced by your guy right here on the other side of the phone. I also got obviously Black Boy Joy video on YouTube. The song is available on all streaming platforms. Black America is coming soon. So if Black Boy Joy is the hug and the kiss I love you, Black America is gonna punch you in your shit and make you mad. So be prepared for that, because that's coming soon. I'm actually shooting some footage for that for the video this weekend. So that's coming real soon. And y'all gonna love that. I guarantee it.
Well, we definitely can't wait. Definitely can't wait. And as always, once it drops, man, you better drop that shit off here so we can premiere it and let the world know, about Black America. And definitely. Well, I thank you so much. Again, I apologize for the audio and video issues, but this app is some other shit. But I thank you for taking the time out on a Friday night to rock with us, and I'll definitely hit you up behind the scenes.
Well, if I wasn't here, I'll be in the studio. So you feel me?
You always working.
Always. I love you, cuz. I appreciate you. All that good shit. I'm holla at you later. Holla at me whenever. And we got some work to do behind the scenes, if you know what I mean.
Absolutely.
All
right,
cuz.
Joe.
I love you.
I love you too.
All right, well.
All right, y'all. That was D Blaze. Shout out to D Blaze. Definitely. All right. Damn, this is a very long applause. I gotta fix that shit. Yeah, so again, I hope my cousin was able to, and actually, it wasn't even like, let me tell y'all, I hit him up and I said, look, can you come onto my show so that we could talk about, production, licensing, all this stuff, because I personally, y'all know, I don't sell beats, I don't look for placements. I just literally just make my shit and keep it moving. But yeah, shout out to D Blaze. So back to my slides. I got slides, y'all. Oh my God, it's so cool. So yes, So yes, we talked about Black Boy Joy, which is out on YouTube. D Blaze featuring D Swizz and Luna Red. So make sure y'all hear that. We'll play it again towards the end of the show. But now we got this artist right here called Porter Bands, Swagged Out. Now this song right here is super hard. I was like literally sitting there like, yo, I wanted to just like, you know, get into it. Like, I just wanted to go hard. You know, I knew that this was a New York artist. I could just tell it was a New York artist, and I was absolutely effing right. Yes, I got slides now. I'm trying to be more responsible, and I'm trying to, you know, be able to show a little bit better because, you know, one of my peoples actually broke down my last episode like from minute to minute, and I was like, yo, I really appreciate that. So yes, we're gonna get this on. Where is it? Here we go. It's like I love this app. You know, it does what I need it to do, but sometimes it doesn't. Okay, but anywho, here we go. We got Porter Bands, Swagged Out. Let me know what y'all think. Please leave some feedback in the comments so the artist can know what you feeling. And here we go.
Y'all niggas know what the fuck is going on. Happy on the whoopie. Free live breath, you heard? Free all the jets, free all my guys. That's how we come. Bro, spin a block, bro. Whoopie, don't like what I say, then shoot me. Move it, pull up on your bitch or loop it. Good drip, spiked out. Good fit, I cash out. Whoopie, don't like what I say, then shoot me. Move it, pull up on your bitch or loop it. Good drip, spiked out. Good fit, I cash out. Which nigga wanna get knocked out first? So I pull up on your block with the Glock first. Masked up, don't run, just stop, boy. You young and shit, you a hot boy. Debo 6 shots, don't stop, boy. Hit him in his belly and his hot, boy. You tough, you gang, you live right. They party with me, yeah, all night. You fuck with the cops, it's no-no. Post on the block with the popo. You lack old guards, go-go. Hit him in the face, watch your nose go. Bow! You know how we coming, you know how we drumming. Good drill, just like nothing. Hop on stage, I creep in the crowd. Spin move, I showed them how. Bow, bow. Both they don't like what I say, then show me. Move it, pull up on your bitch or loop it. Good drip, swagged out. Good fit, I cash out. Both they don't like what I say, then show me. Move it, pull up on your bitch or loop it. Good drip, swagged out. Good fit, I cash out. Harlem nigga with the moves. Big Glock 22. I grew up on Lennox with killers and hitters. Your baby girl down with the move. Come on, let's hop on the jet. I'm capping out only one neck. Can't wait to get on, I live by the code. Baby, let's run up a check. Show these niggas how to move. Get it back and feed the goons. My niggas don't eat, you niggas don't sleep. Better let us in the room. Fourth quarter crunch time. Please do not get out of line. Headshots, no vest shots. Screaming Harlem world is mine. Big boys, I dig that. Ed Hardy with the snapback. True jeans, my shit's clean. You niggas were never about that. Never about that. You niggas were never about that. Never about that. You niggas were never about that. Whoop it, don't like what I say, then show me. Move it, pull up on your bitch or loop it. Good drip, swagged out. Good fit, I cash out. Whoop it, don't like what I say, then show me. Move it, pull up on your bitch or loop it. Good drip, swagged out. Good fit, I cash out. Niggas better let me the fuck on. No games, I'm not playing with nobody. None of these rap niggas. Get out my way, that's it.
Yeah, so again, this was Swagged Out by Porter Bands. Shout out to him for this dope track. I was definitely feeling it. Definitely feeling it. Okay, so first of all, I just want to say I want to let y'all know how I came across that record. So I came across this record from a post that I had wrote under Funkmaster Flex's post. Y'all know I don't like Flex. I think that he's a scammer. Has been a scammer for a very long time with the leaderboard shit. I know that that's going on a lot over on Instagram and as well as Facebook. Well, mostly Facebook. But, you know, pretty much you pay $30. Next thing you know, it's another $30. Next thing you know, it's another $30. And then it just keeps going down a portal of scam. So yes, so I was talking to Porter Bands because we were having a discussion about it, and you know, Funk Flex fucked up, you know, took this man's money, and kept taking money even though he unsubscribed, you know. So we talked about it. You know, I thanked him for talking to me behind the scenes about it, and I also said that, you know, as a way to, you know, help out the community, I said, I want to play your song. You know, send me a song, send me a video, send me what your latest is out. And you mean to tell me that heat right there deserved to be taken advantage of? I don't think so. So again, Funkmaster Flex, how dare you? We're coming for you. I'm going to be just like your dumbass. I'm going to be just like you. You are a scammer. You're a scammer. So, fuck you, Funk Flex. All right. So, anywho, with that said, again, I only have two things I want to cover today, because we're only here till 11:15. Okay. So, I did it. What is it? What is it? Give me a minute. Now, I have been fawning for a while because I just really wanted to work on, like, I wanted to change platforms. Like, I didn't want to stay with Spotify anymore. I didn't want to stay with like these streaming services anymore. And the moment that I decided that, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to take down all my music. And if y'all want to rock with me and play my shit, you're going to have to buy my shit. So it would be on Bandcamp or, you know, Bandzoogle, one of those places. It has nothing to do with the fact that I'm just trying to take your money. It's just that I think that Spotify is one of the biggest scams out here. You know, you got these people licensing our music and making mad money licensing our music, and we're not seeing a cut of that. We're only seeing streams, and they have to be played for a certain time. And, you know, I was like, you know what? Think about it. You know, I've been in so many arguments and fights with people online, especially with people that think they fucking know everything and they don't. I've been studying this shit, like I said, for 2 years straight. When y'all are watching Love and Hip Hop, I was watching webinars. When y'all were reading gossip blogs like Shade Room, I was reading different types of publications and journals regarding the music business. So we are not the same. So you motherfuckers that want to keep on going back and forth with me in my comments because I disagree with streaming, then, you know, kiss my ass. I don't give a shit. But we have climbed down a portal of something that I actually do enjoy, which is the crypto world. And this is going to bring me to my next slide. Minx breaks it down. What is Minx breaking down? Minx is breaking down Audius. I know a lot of people was hitting me up because I shared a link today and they were like, Minx, what the hell is Audius? Like, what is that? Well, I'm going to tell you. Yo, this shit is, I'm sorry, but this shit is fucking lit, yo. Yo, you see how I did that? Oh, shit. I be hyping myself up. So what is Audius? What is Audius? So it says Audius is a music streaming and sharing platform that puts power back into the hands of content creators. Well, we know that this is the spiel that they always selling us, but this is what they claim. Okay. So let's continue. So I decided let me see what the hell this audio shit is about, because I was seeing a lot of talk about it. You know, we were always talking about, you know, blockchains and cryptocurrency and all this other financial conversion shit. But I said, okay, so when I started down the rabbit hole, I started here. So it says audio, the $ audio, has not been registered under the U.S. Securities Act of 1933 as amended and may not be offered or sold in the United States or to a U.S. person as defined as Regulation S, promulgated under Securities Act, absent registration or an applicable exemption from the registration requirements. What the fuck does that mean? We don't know. So that was a red flag for me. I said, why is this the first thing you see? Why is the first thing we see when we visit this site this? But I was like, you know what? I'm not going to think of anything. I just said, okay, I'm going to accept it. Okay. So next slide. So this is the website of the org, right? The .org. So they're talking about financing. They want to show you the money behind this site. So it says 1.4 total staked in $ audio, 37 million API calls this month, and 1 million unique users this month. So this is a website that's actually getting some play. You know, it's not just, you know, like another SoundCloud. Oh shit. It's not like another SoundCloud or anything. It's just, you know, they're saying that it's like the next SoundCloud, but with cryptocurrency. But let's continue. So again, this is on their website. These screenshots are from their website. You see, I was prepared today, y'all. Y'all need to give me my props. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So it says, what the fuck is Audius? It says Audius is a digital streaming service that connects fans directly with artists and exclusive new music. It does this by being fully decentralized. Audius is owned and run by a vibrant open source community of artists, fans, and developers all around the world. Audius gives artists the power to share never before heard music and monetize their streams directly. Developers can build their own apps on top of Audius. You hear this? Giving them access to one of the most unique audio catalogs in existence. Backed by an all-star team of investors, Audius was founded in 2018 and serves over 250,000 users every month, making it the largest non-financial crypto application ever built. I know y'all heard my song Crypto Bag. I wasn't saying that shit, and I didn't make that song for no reason. But let's continue. So this is the site when you join, you know. I like the colors. You know, purple is very inviting. These are the things that I look at. You know, is it easy on the eyes? Is it too clunky? Is it too much going on? You have to follow 4 people when you start, which I wasn't too happy about, but I just said F it. But as you guys see, you know, there's some activity going on here. Of course, they're all purple checkers because they're not blue checkers, but they're verified. But these are people like Russ, for instance, is on here. You know, he got 4.8 thousand plays, 148 reposts. So again, you can also repost music on here. You can create playlists on here as well, for all different genres: electronic, hip hop, alternative, whatever suits your fancy. Then you know, this might be something for you. So let's continue. I did this twice. Yes. So. So this article says, this was in TechCrunch. It said that SoundCloud, this is actually going to be SoundCloud's rival. It launched a streaming company. It's backed by DJs like Deadmau5, Zed Dead, plus 5.5 million in A-list venture capital. It says music makers can upload their songs no cost, and users can browse, follow, and get listening recommendations. At the time, the catalog was small, but still another SoundCloud alternative, as well as Mixcloud and YouTube. Okay, so continue. So this was in The Verge. It says, new blockchain-based music streaming service Audius is a copyright nightmare. See, I'm showing you the pros and the cons. because some of us don't. We look at all the pros and we're like, you know what? I want this. I want this. I want this. But these are the pros of this particular streaming service. So you have some people predicting that, oh my gosh, people hear crypto and they get so fucking scared. And I'm like, look, y'all don't understand it, what this is. But I know one of the things that y'all don't really have any knowledge on, some of you guys don't understand what the hell is a fucking blockchain. And here we go. Well, actually, no, I didn't go there yet. I meant to put that slide next, but it's okay. So we want to look at their Twitter account. So their Twitter account, they went live officially October the 23rd, with the We Did It. So this is their site. They have a Discord server, which I think is pretty dope. A lot of us use Discord because they would just want to be in touch with their clients, So $audio, y'all. $audio. So as you guys can see, I also wanted to put in some additional tidbits for it. I'm going to be putting the slide up for you guys to have in case you want to just go back in the future, or you could just watch the podcast again. So it's now in the charts, number 94. Excuse me. It was number 98. We're number 98 on the charts. So it made the top 100 in the music apps for Apple. So, again, pretty dope. And of course, this is their GitHub. So GitHub, obviously, some of you guys are not developers, but if you are a developer, this is pretty dope that you actually you can create an app off of their core brain. You can create API. They have an API, so you can create apps from the Audius files, the repository and all that shit. So if you're into that, this is actually good for you. So you can actually have a say and create an app, and it's on crypto. I'm trying to remind y'all. Again, the word decentralized again. It says Audius's mission is to create a fully decentralized community of artists, developers, and listeners collaborating to share and defend the world's music. Okay, I know you guys have been seeing me talking about decentralization as well as crypto, as well as blockchains, and I'm going to answer these questions for you. First, we got to start from the beginning. What is virtual currency? So it says virtual currency is a type of unregulated digital currency that is only available in electronic form. It is stored and transacted only through designated software, mobile or computer applications, or through dedicated digital wallets. And the transactions occur over the internet through secure, dedicated networks. Virtual currency is considered to be a subset of the digital currency group, which also includes cryptocurrencies, which exists within the blockchain network. I know what you're going to say. Minx, what is cryptocurrency? I was prepared. Y'all really got to give me my fucking props tonight. Give me my props. Says, what is cryptocurrency? It is a digital or virtual currency that is secured by cryptography, which makes it nearly impossible to counterfeit or double spend. Many cryptocurrencies are decentralized networks based on the blockchain, distributed ledger enforced by a network of computers. I can't talk tonight. My teeth are way too big. It says a defining feature of cryptocurrencies is that they are generally not issued by any central authority, rendering them theoretically immune to government interference or manipulation. I think we like that. And I think that was the last slide. Yes, because the last slide would have been, what is a blockchain? And we would have been here all night. Okay. I just don't have that kind of time. But that's important, y'all. That is extremely important that you guys understand what is happening here. We are talking about money. Money is not going to have the same value as it has before. So, of course, that's going to affect our streaming royalties. Of course, that's going to affect any sort of royalties that you may get from publishing or wherever. But if you're having companies that are being built now on a decentralized state, give me a second. What you guys don't understand is that when you're putting your music out on a blockchain, you can come out with a song called F Trump And the government can't tell you to take it down. They can't tell you to take it down because it's on the blockchain. So you may put up a controversial song or a controversial podcast, but if you're creating opportunities for your content to be placed in places where the government cannot touch it, I honestly think that's pretty dope. So, definitely shout out to Audius. I actually just created my account today for Audius. I said, F it, why not? If I'm going to be dropping new music, y'all, and the fact that the cryptocurrency streaming site like this is actually going to pay me out more money, I think I want to release my music on the cryptocurrency site. All right, so make sure y'all check out Audius. It's definitely dope. Before it blows up, you can sign up for free. Like I said, a beautiful interface. You have a lot of familiar faces on here. It's high quality audio. The streaming is at 320 kbps. Okay, it's free forever. Free forever. And your profile can never be deplatformed and your tracks can never be censored or removed. I'm liking that. So yes, I did my homework, y'all. And I definitely, I uploaded 4 songs just to say I have 4 songs on there. And I'm just going to see, I'm going to give it about 30 days and see where we go with that. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to get into another video and then we're going to close out the show on how I think you should spend $500. And I don't think it needs to be on Jadakiss with his self. Oh yeah, that slide. I need that slide. All right, so now we have our final song for today. Before we close out, the final video for today is called "Here We Go." This is by eCash at official _E Cash. This video actually came across one of my cool people's who actually promotes artists' videos and stuff. I was like scrolling through and I this kind of caught my ear, and you're going to see why. I was like, yo, this shit is hard. And you're going to see why. So again, this song is called "Here We Go" by eCash. Let's go.
I'm on the road, nigga. Yeah. New York City. VX shit. It's eCash, nigga. Yeah. Walk in the booth, but I really run it. You acting like you do, but you don't really want it. Part of my back, I got the city on it. Nigga, I'm the GOAT, put a Billy on it. In case you didn't know what I'm about, here we go. In case you niggas had a little doubt, now you know. In case you didn't know what I'm about, here we go. In case you niggas had a little doubt, now you know. Yeah, insane raps, the range acts. Don't make me clean shit with the can, nigga Ajax. I'm with a bitch, no payback. You try to sleep on me, better be A-nap. Wake up ASAP. The 2 I clap it, turn your brains into tuna salad. Intrude with madness, corrupt your bitch, then I rule your palace. Matter of fact, I rule the atlas. Plus I got the smoothest tactics. No song, nigga, but I'll give you a bush smash hit. Yeah, smoking on strong haze to the lung with it. Listening to capital punishment, about to punish it. I see niggas really took hip-hop and tried dumbing it. But I swear this a breath of fresh air. I know you loving it. Just sit back and watch me spaz. It must be cash. You lucky ass, musty gas. Gives me the munchies fast. All this bug got me heavily scented. And your girl give me brain, she's intelligente. Walk in the booth, but I really run it. You acting like you do, but you don't really want it. Part of my back, I got the city on it. Nigga, I'm the GOAT, put a Billy on it. In case you didn't know what I'm about, here we go. In case you niggas had a little doubt, now you know. In case you didn't know what I'm about, here we go. In case you niggas had a little doubt, now you know. Professional, no amateur shit. I don't play around, I make actual hits. I'm on another level, I'm passing you quick. And I did it on my own, no manual script. My talents are unexplained like crop circles. My bars hit hard, but I'd rather let the shots murky. My flow hot, you just hot cause the cops search you. And be yourself, you can't transform, you are not Urkel. Get your bars up like weightlifters. Bullets hit your face and turn your ass into a shapeshifter. And you don't got no hits like I'm a great pitcher. Me and Hayes in a beat, that's a great mixture. You niggas regular and I'm elite. Your bitch like to hit my cellular while you asleep. I'm too hot, check my temperature, it increase. Expert with the speech, but let the text squirt if you beef. Walk in the booth, but I really run it. You acting like you do, but you don't really want it. Part of my back, I got the city on it. Nigga, I'm the GOAT, put a Billy on it. In case you didn't know what I'm about, here we go. In case you niggas had a little doubt, now you know. In case you didn't know what I'm about, here we go. In case you niggas had a little doubt, now you know. I'm on my shit, nigga. Undeniable shit. Cash. Yeah.
Yes. Shout out to eCash. Definitely a dope record. I was definitely feeling it. Definitely. I know what some of y'all are thinking. Damn, Minx, you be going hard like that listening to... Yo, y'all forget? But anywho, but yes, we're going to go down my list of things. I know a lot of you guys were asking during the week because I had said something like, why are y'all spending $500 trying to get added to some, like, this is my moment that I'm going to rant about this, and then I'm going to give y'all the breakdown. Okay. Some of y'all are new. Some of y'all have been here for a while. Some of y'all have bought merch. We got Mixed Radio merch. We got some hoodies dropping this weekend, definitely for Halloween season. But yeah, my rant is to these artists. There's a couple of artists out here that are very arrogant and fucked up and nasty. And I just want to let you guys know my thoughts. And y'all could screenshot this. I'm giving you permission because I'm not fucking Star, and I'm not going to do a DMCA takedown because I don't like the way you presented me in that light. No shade. Well, maybe a little. Well, okay. Now there's some artists out here, right? Some artists that are old heads like me, OGs like me. I just want to keep it real with y'all when I say that, I think it's fucked up that a lot of y'all are laughing at these artists. Y'all are laughing at people that are being taken advantage of with these scams. And I don't really find it funny. You were arrogant at one point. You didn't know your ass from your elbow at one point in this business. You didn't know these things. You had to find out the hard way. You probably been burnt a couple of times in this business. So that one day you said, you know what? I got to get my business together. Okay. You were talking about a bunch of young artists, right? We'll say between the ages of 17 and 25. Now, if you can think back and dust the cobweb off your brain, of how long it's been since you actually understood how the music business worked, then I think you would be a little bit more humble, and I think you would give artists a little bit more respect, because I don't really call anybody dumb. I think everything is a learning experience. However, you have these artists that had money, some of them working, some of them with stimulus money. I don't know what it was. But y'all be so quick to be telling people to invest in yourself. If you don't invest in yourself, you're not serious. Well, you have artists that are investing into the wrong things. Don't be mad at them because you got 10 kids and you got a mortgage and you got, to pay for the studio dude, and now you got to buy beats, and then now you got a car note and you got a surprise bill. Don't make these kids, feel like they're dumb. They had the money. Give me 1 second. Sorry, y'all. My little one, she wanted to show me a project she's working on at 11 p.m. So, she's excited because tomorrow's Halloween and we're doing activities and stuff. That's why I'm not going to say I'm rushing, but, This is just how it is. Motherhood, y'all. She took me away from the rant. But listen, I'm gonna just say this: stop belittling artists. Okay, they made a mistake. That does not mean it was right. Y'all clown these kids more than you clowning these fucking people that y'all grew up with and grew up on. Like that's just not right. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Or else unfriend me. Unfriend me. Because I don't want to be friends with negative people. I don't want to be friends with people that call people dumb because they're young and they're investing their money the incorrect way. So that's the one thing I want to say. The second thing I want to say is that some of y'all on my Instagram page, because I've been working a lot on my Minx Radio page because that's my station's page. Some of y'all are picking fights with me in the comments, and y'all can totally go and fuck yourselves. Because in my opinion, if I know you and we cool, we've spoken personally, we've been in the DMs, we've had conversations, and you gonna come and write some shit and try to go back and forth with me in my comments, that makes you a fucking clown. That makes you a clout chaser. Y'all just need to stop doing that. It's not fair. You know, I wouldn't do that to y'all, especially if I'm cool with you and you. This is for everybody. If I'm cool with you, you got my fucking number. And if you still feel the need to go in my comments to try to make me look dumb, try to call me on some bullshit, then you are not my friend. You are trying to get attention, and that's not cool. It's not right. I don't do that shit to my friends. And some of y'all, you know who you are. Get it together. Gather yourself before I have to gather you. And that's not a threat. That's a promise. Okay. Now, how do you break down $500 for promo? How? Okay. One of the things we're always talking about is ads. Ads. I'm not talking about Facebook ads. I'm not talking about Instagram ads. They can kiss my ass with that because that shit just doesn't, you're not going to get any traction with that. But yes, if you go on Google, if you go onto Google, claim your business, claim your knowledge panel, claim these things. Because then now you're letting Google know that you are who you say you are. If you have not gone to Google and typed in your name or your stage name, and you do not put in there that I am who I say I am, then running ads is not going to help you. You need to run ads on YouTube. You need to run ads on outside sources such as Pinterest. Pinterest, again, like I said, is SEO, towards Google search. If you type in a search on Google, you're not going to see an Instagram post. You're not going to see a Facebook post. So just keep it in mind. Ads, right? So that's $500 for ads. You could do $500 for ads, right? You could also pay bloggers, right? Pay bloggers. Reach out to bloggers, get a bunch of emails, reach out to them and ask them how much do they cost for a blog post regarding reviewing your music or as far as posting your new product onto this site, right? Boom. Another way, you can actually hit up podcasters. Hit them up. Tell them that you want an interview, right? Ask them how much they charge for an interview. Or if you want to cut corners another way, as a podcaster, I could tell you, don't ask them how much they charge. Ask them if you can contribute to promoting the episode, if you could do that. So pay them their advertising costs, right? Boom. That's another thing. So now you're covering press. You're actually building a press run, right? So now you can reach out to other people that have, it doesn't necessarily have to be millions and millions and millions of followers. If you know someone that got 10,000 followers and you're looking at their following and you're seeing, okay, all right, they're getting about 8,000 likes per post, or they're getting about 5,000 likes per post. Ask them if you can contribute, if they can post you onto their stories or to their page, right? Now, If you decide that you want to pay Fat Joe $500 to sit on his ass and not do anything, because this is what y'all not understanding. What is promotion? Promotion is not just being seen. That's not promotion. Promotion is when somebody promotes you and something comes of it, right? New fans, new followers, new something, right? Now, you guys see my platform is relatively small. Some days we got 100 people in here. Other days we'll have 10, right? But out of those people, you ask any artist that I've featured on here, if somebody hit them up and say, yo, I heard your song on The Minx Show and I had to follow you. Or, hey, I saw your video on The Minx Show and I had to subscribe to your YouTube channel. That's promo. Even if it's just one person. Because understand, everybody is not going to like you. Everybody is not going to like your shit. Everybody is not going to be your fan. There is no guarantee with promo. There's no guarantee. I've told artists that has hired me for promotion, I've told them, a real promoter would say this, dead ass. They would say this. We ran a campaign, and unfortunately, I don't think this is the song that you need to be promoting at this time. Now, you can get mad at me. You can say, bitch, the fuck you mean? But I'm going to let you know, don't waste your money. Some of y'all are not promoting the right song. So you need to have someone like me who will be able to say, listen, this is a dope song, but I don't really see it as a single. These are real people that actually care. These are just regular songs. This is just regular commentary in general, Momo. When it comes to promotion, if you're looking for a promoter, there's a couple of things that you have to look out for, right? One of the things you have to look out for a promoter is, do they have a following, right? Do they have a following? And do they have engagement? Because you can have a large-ass following, which I've said already 3-4 times. People keep asking me, oh my God, Minx, on your Instagram page, you got 10,000 followers, but you're only getting 10, 15 likes. Listen, this is what you're not understanding, okay? I can't control who tags me on giveaways. I can't control who tags me on different posts where a surge of people follow me, and then I'm just like, this is just how giveaways work, y'all. Okay, so me buying followers, impossible. I don't want fake engagement. I'm not like these people that's out here. So if people tag me on giveaways or they're like, Minx, blah, 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 follow Minx Couture. I don't have nothing to do with that. But it's reality. Some of y'all are going to get to the level where people are going to tag you and then people are going to follow you. That's just how it is, right? Another way with $500, small show. Like, I also want to say very nicely, y'all, you guys have to stop going after the big fish. What is the big fish? Would you rather pay $500 to a large platform, let's say like Shade 45, right? Would you rather pay $500 for a 15-second play? Because these DJs, they'll play your shit and they don't get in it like me. Like, I know your songs by heart because I play it so much. I know, the next shit that's coming. We're talking about DJs that don't give a fuck about you. They don't care about you. They don't care about your project. They don't care. But you got people like me that do care. Y'all see me out here. I hear a song I like. I let that artist know I'm feeling it. I let that artist know. I hit them up in the DMs. Yo, that track that I just heard, I had to add it to my playlist. They're like, me, well, I can't really afford that. I said, who the fuck said I was charging? Who said I was charging? I am just a person that likes your song, and I think more people should hear it, and I want to add it to my rotation. Make sure you download Station Head, so you can get your song in rotation on other platforms as well. See, I'm in this. I'm in this. Momo says for $500, I expect at a minimum. You know that's right. But for $500, you take $50 and you go on several different platforms. You guys got to stop going after the big fish. They don't have the engagement that they claim they do. They don't have the following that they claim they do. You can audit any of these accounts. Use me. Pay me $10. Minx, I need you to run an audit for me on this account. They claim they got 50,000 followers. If I pay them $250, then I get... Pay me $10. I'll run the audit for you. Because that's because I pay monthly for my shit. But just pay me $10. I'll run the audit for you. No problem. I'll even break it down. You know what I'm saying? One hand has to wash the other. But $500 can get you so much further ahead. Even a fucking magazine cover. You guys got to stop looking at smaller platforms like we are beneath you. You have to stop doing that because it don't matter if a person has 100 followers. What if that 30 of them are industry executives? You got to mind a person's following. You have to understand that when someone follows me and I look and I'm like, oh, this person got 1,000 followers. That's what's up. That's 1,000 additional people that I could possibly reach just by talking to you. So you guys have to stop. You got to get these numbers shit out of your head. Get the numbers shit out of the way. That's what's fucking y'all up. And that's why y'all are getting scammed. That's why you're getting taken advantage of. That's why, you're submitting, you're paying for features for dudes that don't really have listeners. You get it out your head. Because the small groups that you rock with become a big group. That's little fan bases that you can grow. So if you're looking at, oh, this person got 10 million followers and this person has a blue check and shit, you know what you are to them? Just a check. Remember that. They don't care about you. You could pay them money. We've seen, and I'm very surprised with Joe Budden. I've seen an artist, literally their music was not good. Their music was not good. But you're boosting them up and telling them that the shit is hot. Yo, I got this shit on repeat because you were paid. Why are we doing this? If a person's music is not good, be fucking honest with them. It doesn't make you a hater. You're actually going to be preventing them a lifelong quest and journey of spending unnecessary money for something that they're just generally not, they haven't honed the skills to be great in. But you have these places, these podcasts, these guys that are radio hosts, all these folks that just taking money. I don't have that bone in my body. If you choose to donate to my platform, thank you. I'd rather you buy merch. At least it's something you can wear on your back. I'd rather you buy merch. I don't give a fuck about cash apps. I don't care about cash apps. Get a hoodie. Get a shirt. Get some socks. Get a hat. Get something. If you hate me that much, take a shit, take my merch, and wipe your ass with it. Still have something. So, $500. Are you going to pay Fat Joe that's going to just post you in his stories for 24 hours? Or are you going to take $500 and build up your name on the web so you can get verified and you can do your press runs? When people Google you, they will find you because you're going to be on page 1. You're going to be on page 2 and page 3. You're going to have a lot of publications written about you. This is what builds up your blueprint. This is what builds up your blueprint. I'm pretty sure if you were to do a one sheet, some of y'all don't know what a one sheet is. No one is going to give a fuck that where it says Jadakiss posted me in his stories for 24 hours. Think smarter, guys. I'm talking to you like a concerned mom. You guys call me queen. I'm letting you guys know that the queen is not happy with how you guys are treating this situation. Spend your money wisely. Spend it in places that matter. If you don't know where to spend your money, hit me up. Ask me. Join the Patreon. Join the Patreon. I only charge $1 a month, $5 a month, or $10 a month. Whatever is in your budget. But we go over these things. I'm always putting tips and tricks and jewels and contact information. My Patreon members have access to every radio station in the world because we have the PDFs for this. I can't put this shit out in the public. Why? Because what's going to happen is you're going to get some poor soul that's going to take the information that I spend countless hours putting together, and then they're going to charge you for it. What is so bad? Paying $1 a month, being added to my rotation, getting access to important information that's going to help you. What's $1 to me? What's $1 to you? You'll spend $500 with Jadakiss. You'll spend $500 with Gilly the Kid. You'll spend $500 with all these people that just want to take your money. They don't have any intentions of doing business with you. If they did, when artists are asking these folks, is this for a feature? Nah, dog. This ain't for no feature. This is just for me to post you in my stories. $500, guys. $500. We got to wake up. There's a new industry coming. It's really close. But there's a new industry that's coming where you don't have to rely on clout, because this is what that is. This is what it is, y'all. It's clout. You are paying for clout, for a cosign, for someone to say that they rock with you. It's almost like paying someone to be your friend. It's pathetic, y'all. It's no good, y'all. If an artist, a verified artist, really fucks with you, it's never going to be on no tag an artist. It's never going to be climbing into your DMs. They will email you. They will call you. They will call your management if they really want to work with you. They don't care about you. I know y'all been following Rap Ponzi. Some of the messages that I see are just utterly disgusting. What can you do today, fam? Are we talking about my music career, or are you selling me a fucked up car? This is the stuff that you guys have to do. Like, if you get that inkling in your gut that the way that this person is talking to you is unprofessional, I don't know why you guys are handing over money Cash App to a blue check motherfucker. Cash App, y'all. Cash App. You're going to send Fat Joe Cash App. Let's think about that. That sounds very weird, very strange. So that's my thoughts on that. Y'all need to please wake up, wake each other up, and just stay positive and understanding that your money can go a longer way than paying for features, we're not in the time. These artists are not getting any money. They don't have money coming in. If they have money coming in, it's from what artists are paying them for features and as well as other things. It's not coming in from streaming royalties. It's not coming in from appearances, ticket sales, merch sales. It's coming from you. People like you. So they are in the same boat as we are. Don't pay these people. So if you guys are going to stand with me, hashtag fuck the industry movement, then y'all will unfollow these people and stop supporting them. Stop tagging them. Stop feeding into their bullshit. So that's what I had to say. So again, if you know any artists that missed this podcast, make sure you tag them and tell them that they need to watch the second half of this, because I just told y'all how to spend $500 in the right way. Press releases as well. You can do a press release for $85. How do you do that? Hit me up. I got you. Or join the Patreon where we put that information. $85 press release. Pay $150 for someone to write it for you if you don't want to write it. Don't pay these motherfuckers. Don't do it. You're making them rich. Making them rich off of deceit and lies. But anyway, This is the Minx Show podcast. I thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Tomorrow is Halloween. Make sure y'all mask up. I guess that's the right term. Just stay home. You know, I'm not going out. I'm not trick-or-treating. I don't trust the world right now. Olas, olas. TK-olam, Takolum. I don't want to say that wrong. But yes, during the week, get me your music. We are live Monday through Wednesday with the Random Talk Indie Music Show with me and 759, where we talk about foolery, fuckery, and a bunch of fucking shenanigans. I said shenanigans. And it's a dope show. We also have weekly The Minx Rant, where we're going to be going and diving into the Block 365 scam. I was actually going to do a documentary about it, but I'd rather go live. I like being live. Again, Minx Radio is on Mixlr. We got Mixlr. We actually live right now. You guys can actually play back the audio once I upload it. And of course, again, I appreciate you guys. You guys are super dope. We'll be back next Friday for another installment of the Random Talk, of the Minx Show podcast. And also, if you're trying to get your music heard, played, whatever, make sure you guys email me submissions@minxradio.com. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. You drop me a link, I'm dropping you in the spam box, buddy. We don't do that. All right? Again, I appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys love and respect each other. Wear your masks. And again, also, I don't want to close the show on such a negative note, but I don't really consider this negative, but to some it might be. I don't know. We, in my family, we just lost such a great soul. Ebony. Ebony was an author. I've been trying to get her to come on my show for a minute, but our schedules were always, But Ebony, was like my sister from another mister. She's the person that inspired me to be the boss bitch that I am. She passed away from COVID. She lived a very long life expectancy from being a survivor of lupus. And unfortunately, COVID-19 took her. I was very sad, heartbroken. And I know you guys see that I'm always hardworking, and I work through my pain. I create through my pain, and she wouldn't have wanted me to be sad. She would have said, bitch, you better get back in that studio and do what you do, girl. So those are people that are losing people from COVID-19. This election is very important. This election is very important. I'm stuck in between a rock and a hard place because this is like the lesser of the two evils. I don't want to choose anybody evil, but I am going to exercise my right for the first time ever. I'm 34 years old. I've never voted yet. And this is my first year voting because I believe my vote counts this time. And Ebony definitely was adamant on everyone exercising their right to vote. So yes, this show is dedicated to her. We love you. We miss you. And just watch over us and your family and your beautiful children. And we will all do the same. My prayers go out to everybody that has lost someone. And my heart was just so broken. And some of you guys saw it, but I went harder this week than I normally would. So this weekend, I'm just going to take a break, I definitely didn't get a chance to grieve like I should have, but this is tough. We are losing our loved ones because people just don't want to put on their masks. So I love you guys. Stay positive, and I'm all teary-eyed and shit because you guys have no idea how much I harvest a lot of my thoughts. But I see you guys. Y'all are like, come on, Minx, come on, Dad. How you doing, Dad? I got to talk to you behind the scenes. But yeah, I just wanted to get that one off to let y'all know my heart was broken, and I was really working through a broken heart, but she would have wanted me to continue. So again, shout out to Ebony. We love you. And That's the podcast. All right, y'all. Enjoy your weekend and stay safe. And hold on, did I click this? Okay. Sorry about that. Stay safe and definitely we're gonna close out the show with some musica. Hey, I don't know how to say your name, Foreman. I'm just say Foreman. Foreman. How you doing, Foreman? So yeah, we're gonna get these final songs on. And who we got here? Okay, we got Cali. We got Cali. We got Cali. Do I want to play Cali? I don't think I'm going to play Cali. Okay. So we're going to close out the show. One of my favorite songs, because it is actually Halloween Eve. We got Devil's Playground by Convict Julie. Enjoy your evening. And Minx loves you.